Hello. We're here again with Novi Open Teams. Hi, Peter. Nice to have you again.
Hello.
The semi-final, first out of two sets. North-South are the same. The leaders from the qualifications, the Bulgarian team Keremida, the captain Nord Kermechev and Mikhailov, and at the other table Živko Draganov and Rosen Gunev. I'll add the names of the other players, but in a minute, but I can tell you who are they. So at this table, west is Zipovsky, east is Radicic, and at the other table, north is Modenovic and south is Parezhanin. So we're playing two sets of 8 boards, and the winner goes to the big final tonight. So here, 4 hearts was reached by north-south. The hearts are looking good, the clubs not so good. Now a spade rough, so this will probably go 2 off after the defense collects 2 clubs, whatever happens. Or maybe he'll jump with the ace now, scared that... Now South should play low, because if East had the ace, he would cash it, of course. And now West will be too scared with ace jack. Yes, that was the way for 1 off. Well done. So 4 hearts is off here. Let's jump quickly to the other table. Same contract, 4 hearts. A spade was just let. So even without a spade return, the defense can always take 2 clubs and a heart, so this will go at least 1 off. Yes, he returned the spade, so they now have a chance for 2 off. Let's see. Maybe East can return the queen of clubs, because if the player has ace jack, it's the same, otherwise it only helps partner. But it might be a little bit too deep.
Well, for Gunev, it's normal. You'll see.
I'm looking forward. Down 2 was claimed, whatever happened, so
2 imps for the good guys.
we're supposed to be neutral, Peter, so...
Well,
Peter is talking like that because the Bulgarians are obviously friends and Živko is our colleague, the person, uh, the main developer behind Into Bridge. So what you see is partially thanks to him. 1 diamond alerted, it's precision club. 11 to 15 can be short in diamonds, can have longer clubs, usually no 5 card major. Sorry, I'm looking at the other table, I'll get you back there. I'm a bit advanced. Yes, here, 1 diamond precision, this is the open table. On board 2, 1 heart, where are they gonna get? I guess to 3-0 trump or something like that. Yep. And how is that playing, Peter? 3-0 trump.
9 of hearts. It's a very important card. Let's see what East will lead. Oh, it's West on lead, sorry. 10 of diamonds. And declares long suit. So 4 diamond tricks, 2 hearts, 1 spade, 1 club, and he needs to find the 9th trick. East West will have problems with these cards.
So everything is off apparently. The hearts, the spades, and the clubs don't work. Maybe the player can make it with some end play, but having those opportunities to finesse to play towards the queen of spades. Actually, the 10 of diamonds is not such a bad lead. It gives nothing away.
Gives nothing away, but let's see how they'll work out the discards. Yes, East has to discard 3 cards, West 2.
And yeah, the player is doing well at the moment not to play anything else. So what does the defense know? They don't know anything about him apart from the fact that he's denied 4 spades. I guess he will discard a club and a spade here. And that looks obvious, but no, he discarded a heart.
He can yeah. So now West can discard a heart as
Ah,
well.
he needs to keep the clubs actually as an entry, because if the ace of clubs is on side and they duck once, he won't be able to get to hand.
So maybe he should have played a club earlier.
In principle, this is what I'll do. I'll play my normal chances, play twice towards king queen of clubs, take heart finesse, and concede 1-2 off and happy days. Because now his entries are limited and basically he needs to do the same thing, but guess what works? Now he's even too scared to catch the last one. So yeah, I think he's doing better than I would by this time, but in the end I don't think he will do much better. Now he threw the club anyway, he's keeping the spade for an end play. It's interesting that if he runs the queen of spades or played hard towards the ace and spade towards the queen, he can then finesse with ace 9 of spades. Assist is keeping just the 10 of spades. So you're right, they have problems.
Mm-hmm.
But reading this, it's almost impossible for the player when he's got those hearts and clubs to consider playing for spades now. Still, a lot of them are gone though.
Well, 3 spades discarded by East.
He had the ace of diamonds, so he's probably not having king fifth of spades. But he can be 5 small, so then they can be 2-2. The player can play spade spade for them to drop 2-2 if East is 5. If East is 4, probably he is not keeping singleton king, so he can read this position. Not impossible. Let's see, he's taking his time because he knows that whatever he does next might be the last thing he does in this hand. I'm exaggerating a bit. The hard finesse looks relatively safe, but playing for the black suits is dangerous. If he reads all the cards, he can definitely make. He plays a heart, no finesse.
He's leaving the finesse for later.
So now he still has a chance to make it. If he reads the cards, he can play G-Ace, G-Ace and another heart, and then cash the king of clubs when they return a club. Or
He can
the,
even afford to take the finesse.
no, if he takes the finesse, they return a club. What do you do then?
Oh yeah, he can't.
They have the exit with the heart. Although, yeah, the queen of hearts will be in. No, no. Actually, he'll make it because the seven of spades is higher than the five. He can run the queen of spades and play a spade, and then Zipovsky will have a spade and a heart to give him. So yeah, he can make it anyway. But it's not obvious. It's obvious when you see all the cards. When you don't see them, what we are talking is not obvious at all. It's interesting that East kept all his clubs and discarded so many spades. So an inspired declare can definitely have some clues to read the position, but not sure how straightforward it is. For me and Peter now it's very straightforward. Let's have a look what's happening at the other table. They're still playing that board. They're towards the end, so we'll see later when they finish. Okay, so Declare decided to take the finesse. He is still in the game. Now he needs to win and play the queen of spades. Obvious? No. Can he make? Yes. Nope. He went
Nope.
for
Club back.
he went for he's having five spades with the king. It was possible, but I think in this auction East had the chance being a pass hand with king fifth and the ace of diamonds to overcall one spade, so this is why I wouldn't think this is the most
Well,
probable thing.
in the previous match, Mikhailov had 11 points and king to 5 in hearts, and he didn't overcall after one diamond. So
But that's him. The other people do overcall. Although I think that these two actually may play something different. I'm not sure about this sequence, but I remember they were playing two shooter overcalls at the one level or stuff like that. A bit crazy. I mean, the Serbians, Radicic and Zipovsky. Let's see the other table, the same result. Let's see what happened there. So, same auction. The lead was a heart, the six of hearts. The player decided to jump and set up the diamonds immediately. The defense returned the club and set up the clubs. And now they had the queen of hearts with the winning club, so here the defense was way more solid. But they were helped because one diamond here was showing diamonds, the other table it wasn't, so East at the other table didn't know that partner is leading from a short shot. Okay, back to open room. Pass one diamond is precision by West. Pass two hearts. Peter, do you know what is two hearts?
Uh, two hearts.
Do you know? Don't invent it.
No.
Okay, so we don't know what is two hearts, but we can tell it shows spades most likely. Some people play it as either weak or strong, but now two spades is probably promising fit, so probably it's a strong hand. This is some scientific convention. Because if West wasn't promising fit, then East wouldn't jump to four spades, so maybe two hearts had only strong meanings. Might be spades or minors or something like that.
I asked Grosdan. He must know.
Wait a second, something is not right here. I guess South doubled. I guess South doubled the two hearts because North is bidding three hearts. Okay, let's have a look at the other table. So same board, different auction. 2-0 Trump opener. Attention, showing 11 to 13 points, 5 plus clubs and 4 plus diamonds. That's a system. Pass 3-0 Trump by East. He knows that the hard stopper is probably not great, but let's see what North leads. Not sure what he's debating. Diamond is possible, but I think hard screams. So what happens in 3-0? Not much. You have 5 spade tricks, a heart and a diamond. Meanwhile, in 4 spades, it goes off with 2 club roughs because North is on lead at the other table. So possibly both game contracts will fail, but on a hard lead here in 3-0 Trump is doomed, while 4 spades is not a bad contract at all. Normally you would lose a heart, a club and a diamond, or just a heart and a club.
So I asked Grosdan what's two hearts in their system, and he said that they play five spades, four hearts, weak hand, which is not the case.
That's for sure. And here Nor decided to lead a diamond, which means that Trino Trump will make. So this will be a good score for the Serbians. Or at least not a bad score. Oh, here they decided to sacrifice 5 hearts. Okay, the damage will be minimized for the Bulgarians. But not much. So this is going down too because declare will lose a couple of spades, a heart, and a diamond. That is 300 points to East-West. And at the other table, 3-0 Trump will make, so it will be 7 or 8 imps to the Serbian team.
So Donald Trump was showing the minors, and Keremechev decided to lead a diamond.
Maybe because it's only showing 4 diamonds. It's his best shot. I think it's too risky. If I lead a diamond, I'll probably at least lead the king. Not that it matters here. Any diamond makes the contract, but small diamond is like all eggs in one basket. But it's easier when you see all cards. What happened with the play? Oh no, yeah, the ace of clubs is out, so this should be a claim here. Declare has all the tricks, so this will be 12 tricks. 2 diamonds, 4 clubs, 5 spades, and a heart. 12, so that is even 9 imps. 690 compares with 300, so 390 is 9 imps to the Serbians. I'm surprised how slowly it's going. The hands are not easy at all, but these players are all usually much faster than they are now. But it's the semi-final and it's short, so admirations for taking the time.
How many boards do they play? 16.
Yes, 2 times 8. Yeah, they claimed down to 300 points to East-West here. But that is probably better than 4 spades with 2 club roughs down 1. Peter, any comments here? Would you do something different? 1 club is precision, strong bit. 16 plus. 2 clubs is 8 plus points, 5 plus cards. It sets up game forcing. So after 3 diamonds overcall, the pass is forcing. I don't know what they played double, might be just penalties. So that is very good for Kirmichev. He will definitely get excited, but he shouldn't get too excited because they're off to aces.
Well, he has a minimum hand, so I don't think that he'll get excited.
The fit is really nice.
Only one ace.
Yes, but South is unlimited, so 4 diamonds is a slam try, that's clear. And South will probably beat 4 hearts because if he beats 4 spades, he'll beat. If he beats 4 hearts, Doesn't matter. They should be able to beat Blackwood here. Although these players exactly don't beat Blackwood all the time. But if
I
they
think
beat
that
Blackwood,
four spades now and all pass.
I think he'll beat 4 now after the 4 hearts.
Why four? No, he's a minimum hand,
Who is
and his
minimum?
partner Kirmitchev. Oh, five clubs.
I told you he won't beat 4 spades. But this is now a problem because if this is for me not a good bit. When you have all controls not to ask for key cards when you miss 4 of them, this is asking for trouble. South should pull the brakes now.
I would have just beat four spades here.
It is tempting to go to slam because you don't lose much, but you lose aces.
Well, I'm missing four key cards. If my partner has three key cards, when I beat four spades, he'll make a bid.
The 5 card fit is just too difficult to. I think 4 hearts might not be a cube, it might be last train or something.
No, I don't think that they play a last train.
What's wrong with them? Why wouldn't they?
Would you beat slam with South hand now?
I don't know, it's very difficult. If he had beat 4 spades, now he must. 2 key cards, his shape is great. Now I think it's pushy. I don't know. When there is so much pushing, at some point somebody should stop, and I feel I would stop now with both hands because North is not bidding anything. Like just saying I want to play higher, but nothing concrete. So it smells too much. I've shown enough. What do we have extra? The 2 key cards are nice, and the extra card in hearts is nice. If he sees singleton diamond in North, then North will have
Pass. I wasn't expecting that.
that is that wasn't expected by anyone. So probably he thought that this is showing cubit. This is showing 4 diamonds Islam trying clubs, not in spades. Anyway, another reason why 5 clubs wasn't a good bit. Just what are you looking with 5 clubs? That partner sees his 3 key cards and beats the slam. Why don't you beat Blackwood? Having all cubits and everything.
Maybe he doesn't like beating Blackwood with one key card.
Yes, but when it's about spades, it cannot really go wrong. 5 hearts. My partner 2 key cards, and we stop in 5 spades. So this looks very bad for the Bulgarians. 2 terrible hands for them. Both can be easily blamed on Keremetchev for the lead and for the bit. So hopefully he will focus better now and compensate. So here 5 spades. Diamond lead, whatever lead. Looks like 650 comparing with 100. So this will be 13 imps and 22 2.
Comparing with 200.
Why 200? A club, they got a spade
They're
off?
paid off, yes.
Oh, okay, so 200, it doesn't matter actually, because 650, 100 or 200, it's always 13 imps. So it will be 22-2, very comfortable lead in this short format. So they play total of 16 boards. And 4 of them are gone now. What do you open with North's hand, Peter?
I'll open one heart, but I think Hermetiev will open 4 hearts. He is on tilt now, so I expect anything from him.
Even not on tilt, 4 hearts is a pretty reasonable bit. You have a good shoot. The shape is fine. The vulnerability describes what we've got, so I don't think it's about tilt. I like the bit anyway. But in general, being on tilt, it's very bad thing to keep having the initiative and keep shooting in the darkness. Normally, you should calm down and let your partner play.
It's good for us.
Zia says about the ABC game, when you're in your you try things, and if they work, you're in your A game and you keep trying things. And if you're in your C game when you try things and they don't work, then maybe you let your partner do things. I'm paraphrasing here. Zia didn't say that way at all, but this is what he meant. Because it's a partnership game and your partner is there to play some bridge. If you take the decisions all the time and they're bad, why is partner there? Very strong lead for the defense here. They'll get a spade rough. It was not needed to be the contract, but it makes it a lot safer and better. They'll get 3 spades now with the rough, a heart, and the ace of clubs for down 2. In the meantime, they cannot make anything. So potentially another loss for the Bulgarians if they open one heart as Peter did. Let's have a quick look. What then which is to open. So the other hand just finished there. As we said, 22-2 now to the Serbian team. So after these 8 boards now, there will be a lunch break for about hour and something, and you can see in the description below in the link what is the schedule, or if you're too lazy I can tell you now. We'll restart at 20 past 3 Central European time, 3:20, that's the local time, Central European. So this is 2:20 UK time, 9:20 Eastern time, New York. 4:20 Bulgarian time. So Mladenovic also opened 4 hearts. Peter, it's not so about being on tilt or not. I like the bit. Also, it blocks them to find the minors,
They're
which can be a good
non-vulnerable. They can
sacrifice.
find it with for no trump.
They can, but they are much limited now because one needs to
Well,
have both. And
I'm always scared that I'll have fit in spades and I'll go down in 4 heart, losing 2 trumps.
you look at what's happening now because because of nothing. It always goes off still if the defense doesn't make more than one mistake. Even a club return,
Oops.
that's okay. It's still going off. Zhivko must not have the third club if it's played. No, 10 of spades return. So he's keeping his options basically. He wants to get the spades and then give the potential club rough. But that way he won't get the rough. Did he really play like that?
I'll play my king. I'll hope for ace or queen in my partner. And maybe he'll have something in hearts as well. So he can give me a rough later.
So apparently he didn't play the 10 of spades. Of course, he played the king of spades. The operator made a mistake most likely, so it was claimed as down 2. And that is a push board. Board 6 now. The other table has started it already. They place strong club here, but very modified. It's nothing like precision. So a club strong, one diamond waiting weak, one heart by west, which is hearts, maybe forcing, maybe not. Two no trump probably shows 4 card support. Probably it shows no shortness, but God knows. And 5 to 7 points, the maximum this hand could be. So I guess they'll land in 4 hearts, sorry. What happens there? Code for 11 tricks, whatever you do. Good north-south don't have that hand because they may land in something that is not 4 hearts or 5 hearts. Joking, of course. Okay, so East had enough here. I expect Zipovsky to pass. He has a nice hand.
Can beat 3 no trump. No serious.
East could have, you mean, yes.
East, yes.
Could have. He didn't. So they did well to stop because these 20 points are very nice quality here in West hand. Aces and kings. A lot of tricks.
What would you bet? 3 no trump or 4 hearts?
It depends what is to know. I normally do, if I bid 4 hearts, I deny controls in the other suits when I'm such a small range of points. So 3 no trumps I should bid because I have a side qubit. As the king of diamonds is good, they can stop in 5, but they don't know how because they'll have all the key cards needed. They just miss one. But when you think about it, partner covering 3 of the 4 losers, you rather want partner to have nothing in hearts, ace of diamonds, and king of clubs. But this is too much to
Yes,
ask.
and with better hand, with partner can beat 4 diamonds, not 3n.
Yeah, definitely. So when you think a little bit about it, you shouldn't go for a slam. Let's see the other table. They also stopped in 4 hearts. Totally different auction, but they play totally different precision club system. Just the first two bits mean the same. This auction doesn't look very scientific, but it might be.
No, I think they play two spades showing both majors. I'm not sure about the point range.
Both majors, what? 4-4 plus?
5-4.
This will be 11 tricks for sure. Let's go to the other table, which is moving to board number 7 now. Three diamonds by South. What would you beat better with South's hand?
3 diamonds. I'm
Uh,
vulnerable. It's preemptive.
very flat. I way more prefer 1 diamond. But I don't mind 3 diamond. I understand it, but I don't. It's not my bit. So minimum double by West. He's got the double, but not much extras. North is completing the preempt, and East should have probably doubled, but decided to pass. I'm not sure about this bit. Now West should definitely pass. I cannot even imagine bidding with this crappy hand again. Yes. So what was happening in 4 spades? Not very good considering the
Not good.
clubs.
2 clubs, 2 hearts, a
Diamond.
diamond.
It's 2 off, so the Radicic did well not to beat. Although if he had double, they had a chance for 200. Here now it will be 100 points most likely.
Singleton diamonds and 2 aces. How can you pass 4 diamonds?
I don't know. With 4-4 in the majors, it's very convenient to double here to let partner beat their longer major. I would definitely do that, but who can argue with success? In the meantime, 1 imp for East-West for the Serbian team. Probably they made 680 on board 6. They made 650 here. 620, sorry. The other table it's 620. Why is it 620? Can we have a quick look? Club lead, hearts, spades, spades, discard, and claim at some point. So maybe that's a wrong claim. I don't see how this can be 10 tricks. Okay, here 4 diamonds. The defense cash 2 spades. They'll get now the heart. And they must quickly get the club, because if Radicic doesn't return a club, the 2 clubs will go on the hearts. And Mikhailov did very well to jump with the king here to make it difficult for Radicic to return a club. Let's see. I guess he can read the 5 of hearts. Can that be queen 6-5-3? I'm not sure about that. How they return here, but probably they return standard.
It could be queen 6-5.
Ah, yes, and 10 double turn, but yeah, it's possible. Okay, so this is slightly better for the Bulgarians. They'll at least get 130 here. It will be a claim now. And we can see what's happening at the other table. They're just starting this board. Let's see if they'll open 3 diamonds here or just one.
Pass. Well, well. Do you know if there's any carryover?
No, there isn't. I was just checking that if the match is a draw, which is not a concern at the moment, then the one with better standing in the qualification will. Oops, this is now very dangerous. East West. Živko must run. If he stays here, this will be a big swing. Okay, he moved to 4 spades, 3 spades, sorry. So if they only go one off, this will be one in for them. A lot less than what they need. So we said that the defense should take a diamond, 2 clubs and 2 hearts. Even if they don't play clubs, there are no end play opportunities because they have too many clubs to discard. So I think whatever happens, this contract should go one off. And we can follow the last board on the other table. They just finished the bidding. 1 spade, 3 hearts, 3 spades, 4 diamonds, 4 spades. The lead was the ace of hearts and another heart. So the defense will take the first two. They'll definitely get a diamond and they'll get a spade. However, if Mikhailov now returns a diamond, North should not ruff because they'll consume their 2 tricks in one. and then four spades will be making. So very important moment for them. He must also not return a heart, but that is easier because there was three hearts overcall, so he knows partner has at least six, and now it is at most six. So would he return a club or a diamond? If he returns a club, it's so good. But if he returns a diamond, North should be very careful.
He ruffed. Bye Nikolai, bye Nikolai.
Yep, it's not his day. It is unexplainable. All these mistakes are not very typical for him or for a good player like him. So this table is over now. Let's see what will happen at the other table. Three spades was one down as we thought and one in to the Bulgarians. So the Bulgarians are getting him by him, the Serbians 10 by 10. Not exactly, but yeah. So this is the last board now. Four spades was made at the other table, 420 points. Let's see how much of that will Draganov and Gunev be able to recover.
Would you pass with North's hand?
Uh, Being second seed is really close. It depends. If it's match points, I'll bet. If it's imps, I won't bet. But if I have to choose, rather pass. It's too aggressive for me with three spades. I might be 1100 when they have 110. And you? I hope you won't.
No, I'm definitely beating three hearts.
Mhm. So three hearts here should be general invitational bid. Nothing to do with hearts or anything else. Probably double is penalties. Three spades is competitive. And three hearts is the only game try. Is he going to accept? Rather yes, but depends how strong two spades was. North is probably considering a double here. So East now has the convenient option of passing. No, he went for game, so probably two spades was not very constructive. Now South can beat five hearts. That will be very inspired, but nothing to surprise us after 2 days of watching this. So we can even start thinking what happens in five hearts, but it's very simple. Four losers in the black suit, so down two. And I think East West will be happy to take that. It will be only teams lost then. They were in a similar situation before their opponents beat 3-0 Trump. Their teammates didn't lead the lead that beats it, and they were collecting 300 points from a sacrifice. I would not beat with South's hand. He didn't either. So I guess they'll have they won't have this opportunity to make this mistake here because a hard lead is not very likely from this holding, and hard lead is what brought the contract to position to make. So we'll
Diamond lead
what diamond lead? North
from
lead.
North.
So yes, exactly. So we'll restart. The next set will start in exactly hour and a half from now. He led the ace of hearts. Wow. At the other table, South didn't directly support hearts, but the four diamonds bit was indicating heart support, so that's why I said here North probably won't lead it. But he did anyway. He doesn't like the dummy probably. I think South could have played the king of hearts because North should have ace jack or ace sixth. Ace empty fifth to double for me it's a bit insane. So South could have made it easier by playing the king here. Now North is thinking between a heart and a club, trying to read the small cards depending on what signals they play. Beating this will mean 10 imps to the Serbians, so the lead will be 33 to 3. The lead will be 30 imps. For 8 boards, it will be almost impossible for the Bulgarians, but every board is an adventure, so maybe it won't be that impossible. It will be certainly fun. Peter, are you with me?
Yes, I am.
You cannot miss this.
I want.
The Serbian team, by the way, is the team that most often represents Serbia at international competitions. So these are not any random Serbians. They are very good players that play very complicated systems. So the hope for the Bulgarians will be that the Serbians will get to beat those complicated systems and maybe forget some of the agreements. So now we are at the same situation. King of Diamonds returning a rough to save 10 imps.
I'm waiting for it. Nope.
10 tricks were claimed. No imps. Maybe the same thing happened. We didn't see, but there is no other explanation. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. 23-3 to the Serbian team. Zipovski, Radisic, Mladenovic, Parežanin against the Bulgarians who comfortably won the Swiss but are now getting beaten by the Serbians. The Bulgarians are our own Živko Draganov playing with Rosen Gunev and Kirmechev and Mikhailov at the other table. So we will return in hour and 25 minutes from now with the second and last set of the semifinals. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Thank you, Peter. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you. See you soon. Bye.